Wow, what a difference one day can make on the West Coast. Yesterday was pouring rain. Today it is gorgeous. Blue skies out there. And I am getting 13.5 volts, 5.5 amps coming in on the panels now, and it's not even afternoon yet. So it's just like having a generator and the battery charger running all the time, basically, on a day like this. It is amazing. Oh, I gotta clean up from last night. I was up late, eating all sorts of junk food and working on the laptop. And so another thing you have to do is you have to maintain the solar panels. Now, that means cleaning them, basically. One time I was parked somewhere. Both the front and the back batteries were dead. We had a big party the night before. It was at a music festival, and drained down the batteries. And I thought, it doesn't matter. In the morning, the sun's going to come out, and then I can start my engine, because I actually have a switch on the dashboard that connects the back battery to the front battery, so I can jump start myself. And anyways, the sun didn't come up the next day. It was cloudy, but that's okay. It just takes a little bit longer before I get enough charge. But nothing was happening. Like, I wasn't getting any charge. I was like, what the hell's going on? It was barely working. And then it started raining a little bit. And after a few minutes, I noticed the charge meter started going up. And then it just dawned on me what it was. It was a layer of dust on the solar panel from the music festival environment. There was lots of dust flying around there. And a couple days before that, it was really, really dry. So there was a layer of filth on top of the panel blocking most of the sunlight. So I went up there and I just took a rag and I cleaned off the panel, and within about 5 minutes I had enough power to jumpstart my vehicle. So there you go. So use a rag if you can get to your panel easily. For something like this RV, it's very difficult to get on the roof, which is something I like. So I don't like the idea of people climbing on my roof. So you can use a rag or a Swiffer or a mop or whatever you want, pretty much, or stick a sponge on the end of a stick like I did, and I'll show you what I do here. Just a refresh for you guys, anybody that's wondering about my solar system. It is a panel right up here on the front of the roof, as you can see. This is a 50 watt, it's slightly angled, which is great. A lot of the times you park and the sun's on an angle, and this is coming really handy. And on the back of the vehicle, on the back of the roof, which I've shown you in other videos, I've got a 120 watt flat panel up on the roof as well. So sometimes when half the vehicle is shaded, the other half gets sun on one of the panels, it really makes a difference. I would recommend, if anyone out there is considering putting more than one panel on their vehicle, or just one big panel, maybe consider breaking it up into smaller panels. If you were to get a bunch of 50 watt panels or a few 100 watt panels, and then have some at the front, some at the back, some are in the middle and all that, or even on angles on the front cab. Truck campers and stuff have them sometimes on the front cab. It will give you a much bigger chance of getting a good charge, because some angles of your vehicle might get more sun than others, and some are completely shaded while others are in the sun. So it just makes sense to split it up. Instead of getting one 200 watt panel, get two 100 watts or even 450 watts and then wire them up in series, and you're gonna probably have a better result from doing that. Now 6.2 amps coming in. I've seen this thing jump up to 11, 12, 13 amps on, when the battery banks are very low and it's a bright sunny day the next day. Yeah, it'll go real high. And also, one of the other cool things to definitely get in your motorhome or in your home built is one of these fantastic fans. It has a thermostat in it, so when it gets hot and you're sleeping, it automatically opens up, turns on, and sucks the air right outside, which is absolutely awesome. You don't wake up in a sweat and you've already got a breeze coming over your head. It's really, really nice. Conversely, it also has, right now it's opening up. Anyways, there you go. It also has a rain sensor on it. So if it starts raining and you're not around, guess what? It closes itself so you don't come back to a flooded kitchen or whatever in your motorhome, especially if it's over your bed. You wouldn't want to leave it open and then it starts raining, right? Definitely worth it. They are quite pricey. I've $300 to $500 depending on the model, but it's a lifesaver. Last summer, I think I used my air conditioning in here once or twice. For the most part, just this. Took care of all my needs. It was just great. I already got a pumpkin. Yep, it's October. I've just been using it for target practice with my BB gun, but maybe I'll actually carve it out. Keep on rocking in the free world, everyone.